Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comms. We have mixed trade overnight. A lot of news out of the Middle East that people are focusing on more than anything else. We also have the USDA report on Friday. One headline that came out was that China is suspending its national ethanol mandate. So that kind of raises the question on whether or not they'll take ethanol in the New Deal to blend. Also, CONAB came out and said that the Brazil soybean crop will be 122 million tons this year. That's up a million tons from their last estimate. USDA is using 123. They said the corn crop would be 99 million tons. That's up about 500,000 tons from their previous guess, and USDA is using a 101 number. We also note that as we go into the report, I think the biggest number that the USDA could put out on Friday in corn will be the crop size. The average guess is 13,513 million bushels. That's down from 13,661. I think we need something much bigger, lower number in order to move corn out of its tight trading range that it's establishing right now near season lows. I think the market is still concerned that export pace is not keeping up with the USDA numbers, and that without China coming in and buying corn and a big crops in 2020, prices probably stay here or even go lower. In the soybean market, I think the biggest number will be the December 1 stocks. The average guess is 3186 million bushels versus 3746 last year. This could offer some support underneath the marketplace. Still, the bean market, I think, is holding near season highs because of the thought that once a deal is signed, China will start coming in and buying U.S. beans sometime in the month of February. Wheat prices have been rallying in December because of tightening U.S. and European supplies. It looks, though, like the Northern Hemisphere crops could be high in 2020, which limits kind of the upside. The big number that we'll be watching for is U.S. winter wheat plantings. Average guess is 30.6 million acres versus 31.2 last year. So down mostly in the hard red winter wheat, but also a little bit in the soft wheat. Funds right now we estimate are long 21,000 wheat, short 93,000 corn, short about 8,000 beans, short 26,000 meal, and long 112,000 oil. Index fund roll begins on January 8th through 13th. That's when the funds, index funds come in and roll some of their positions. They're expected to buy about 13,000 contracts of corn, sell 6,000 contracts of Chicago wheat, buy 14,000 contracts of Kansas City wheat, and sell 17,000 contracts of soybean oil, trying to rebalance some of their positions based on value. So a lot going on in the Middle East, a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. Right now we've got the dollar higher. Stocks are opening up a little bit higher. Crude has turned lower, and the gold is off its session highs. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trade.